Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second online qualifier of the Malta Cyber Series 6. It's the Dawn, joined by my very good friend Rekzo here at the counter desk to bring you all the Tekken action. The winner will get a chance, will actually get flights and accommodation to Malta here to participate in the grand event that will be happening on the 6th of November. Less than 48 hours ago, we had the first online qualifier, which saw Go Sane emerging victorious after such a hard-fought and long run, I must say, but it was such a well-deserved victory at the end of the day. He will be joining three invited players in November, two of which have already been revealed. In case you missed the recent announcements, we will be mentioning the names soon, actually, so stay tuned for that. But speaking of today, how excited are you, Rekzu? Seeing how intense, how engaging, how entertaining last Friday's online qualifier was.
Yes. First of all, it's definitely been a fantastic tournament. So many players, almost 60 participants in last Friday's event. Unfortunately, we don't have that big of a turnout today. Going to be almost half the
Yeah.
size of last Friday, but still, there's so many killers. If you take a look in the bracket, you're bound to meet someone very strong in round two, and maybe if you're very, very lucky, you get someone in round three. But these tournaments, obviously, there's high stakes on the line, so obviously, you're going to find someone very strong in your path immediately or in round number two. So, yeah, you have to be very, very careful threading these paths because, yeah, it's a risky one, but yeah, as you said, the stakes are very, very high. And the winner of this tournament, just like Go saying, just over honestly, 12, 13 hours ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Um,
not too long ago, really. We finished here at what, 2:30 a.m. local
yes.
time from Malta, so yeah.
Yeah, as Gosain has won flights and accommodation to Malta on November 6th to join the big event, top 16 bracket. And it's going to be stacked as hell. The winner of today will join John Ding,
Yes.
Anakin, and Gosain. And four more other competitors hungry to get their hands on the 5,000 euro prize
Yeah,
pool, which we will have
huge, huge.
just for top 16. So that's going to be huge, honestly. And if you miss out on the chance from these qualifying events, there will be a last chance qualifier on November 5th at the same venue, going to be offline, so best Tekken. Um, where tickets are available right now
Yes,
from
yes.
multicyberseries.com. And eight people, the top eight from the last chance qualifier, will qualify for Sunday's top 16 bracket. So, eight chances to qualify. It's not small. So, there's a big window of opportunity to make it for Sunday. But if you don't make it from these qualifying tournaments, Malta is your last spot.
And of course, if you are participating in the online and say, I would like to see how I fare first in the online, then if perhaps I win the online, I wouldn't need to get the last chance qualifier ticket. You will be refunded the ticket in case you do happen to win the online tournament. So what are you waiting for? Get there. We revealed John Ding, Anakin. There just goes in already booked in, basically winning the last qualifier. Already three big names. We have another invited player. Big announcement to come. Not today, later on, however, in the coming days. So stay tuned for that as well. Huge chance. We're going to have on the 6th of November even chance for you to play the players in some free play time. And, I mean, whenever you see these players playing on stream online in these tournaments, you say, oh, how I would wish to face them or at least make a couple of casual games with them. And now in Malta, you get the chance to do that. So what are you waiting for? Go on maltacyberseries.com to book your tickets. Perhaps it's a chance for you to come to our lovely country as well. We have such a lovely island here in Malta. A tiny country in the middle of the Mediterranean with such a passionate and dedicated Tekken community as well. So yes, please do go on the website and book your tickets. We all look forward to meeting you there. Perhaps you took a liking into one of us and you can say hi to us as well on the day. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward for today's. You said perhaps it's not as many entrants, but it's just as stacked. I must say there are very good participants taking place. We have great matches to stream for you guys. Big shout out to Team Spooky who is hosting as well as on his on their streaming channel, of course. Big shout out to them. Thank you to GMR, to Visionary Iron Team, to Engine as well for making this happen. Such a great event being here co-casting with you, Rekzu.
Yeah, absolutely. So much is on the line right now, even for the players, of course. And you do have some familiar names from last Friday, like Tetsu, like DVP, like KaizokuLars as well. KaizokuLars has been on it here
Oh,
recently,
wow,
and I'm
yeah.
really looking forward to seeing them actually do the damage here today. Winner of Salt yesterday, by the way, as well.
Yes.
With a phenomenal performance. But we do have some new names as well who could not make it on Friday. First of which is Schrodingre,
Yeah.
straight from Spain, who we'll be seeing kicking off today's number 2 qualifier up against Malta zone, Lyonidas.
Leonidas, yeah.
And also another name which we missed out on last Friday but is checked in the bracket today is Momo Dog. And honestly, I am really curious to see their Noctis come into play because Noctis is not a character you see that often, but it's still a solid character. And Momodog is one of the best in Europe as well, playing the character. So I am curious to see how they will fare against some of Europe's elites.
We also have players like Mirku, for instance, who are quite well known, and perhaps we get the chance to see them on stream. I know that there are many fans of these players as well. They watch them either in tournaments, even just casual tournaments. You just mentioned, for instance, Salty. I mean, they're lovely tournaments. People participate in them, and they really enjoy themselves there, and they get to know the players themselves. The community that's what the community actually needs. These players that create these tournaments to bring people together. Perhaps we will see them on stream. We have, as you said, returning players. I'm excited to see KaizokuLars especially. He fared so well last time. Jordi Alba as well. He sent Black Kazama and Planted Medusa to loser side on the first online qualifier. And yeah, I'm expecting great performance from him. No pressure, of course. But yeah, super excited for that. As we prepare ourselves to head into the first streamed match, which will be Schrodingre from Spain against our own Lyonidas from Malta. Expect an Eddie or a Leroy. Last time he did play, came out with a Leroy somehow, but I am expecting an Eddie from Lyonidas this time. And yeah, we'll have to see Schrodingre. It's the king, in fact, that comes out.
Yeah, Leonidas, of course, probably the most well-known Maltese player in Europe. And also playing in a lot of these online tournaments which you mentioned, like the Salty EU. Shout out to the Salty crew, by the way. And yeah, going to be very interesting to see how they fare against Schrodingre, who is a very seasoned player, but you don't see them a lot in these online events. That king, though, as deadly as ever. This should be a very entertaining matchup to kick off our tournament here today.
In Souk, here, one of the very smallest stages we have in Tekken. It will be interesting to see who fares best in this small stage. One good launch will bring you to the wall. There's a Sidestep 3+4 ready from Leon. He really loves to use that. He got the trick from John Ding, actually, with another lovely launch. Look at the damage here already on this king.
Ooh, but good. Well, something to do there from Schrodingre. Rage Drive is spent, puts Leonidas into rage. The ground throw, though. Still, though, Leonidas, the alley kicks. Gets the wake up, actually. And it's the first round for Schrodingre right here. Who gets a big counter hit for their troubles. Again, another big counter. Schrodingre is a little bit too eager to press buttons. Leonidas really good at capitalizing on them. Schrodingre now just into rage.
Yeah, you have to be careful on these stages. They're very small, and there it is. Leonidas booking the second round for himself there. It's one apiece. Already very close encounter here. First streamed match. Ooh, that's a counter hit going for the low kicks as well. The Sidestep 3+4. Leon, if you watch him closely, when he does the Sidestep 3+4, he likes to duck immediately. That's a trick he got from Schrodingre as well, one of the invited players, as we see a lovely counter hit coming out, and this will be the king to the wall. Again, the pressure is on Schrodingre. What will he do to get out? And that is the low there to finish it. So it is 2-1. Game number 1 of this best of 3. Okay, it is all best of 3 until the final few matches.
So not a lot of room for you to adapt, but still enough for the top players. Good low blocks from Schrodingre. The power crush is stopped from Lyonidas into the throw. And some good damage. Lyonidas just outside of rage right now. Schrodingre only some hits away from leveling up the round count, and this should be it with the powerbomb. No, even goes for the forward 2-1 to the wall, and final round in game number 1, starting off immediately neck and neck, and then another big counter hit. Lyonidas has been getting so much mileage after these counter hits.
Yeah, he actually started round 2 that same way. He got some good damage. Now he has a bit of a life lead here in the final round. Lovely trade there. Who's gonna come on top though? As we said, this is a very small stage. Oh, gets the launch, but drops the combo. Still gets the wake up tree there. And that's it. Lyonidas winning the final round of game number 1 of this best of 3 here. Great performance from both players, of course, but wow, Lyonidas putting Schrodingre here, putting him under a lot of pressure. One more victory would send him to loser's side, and we said it's very stacked, this tournament, so you don't want to go to losers round 1.
Yeah, it's definitely going to start filling up with killers that losers bracket. As soon as round 1 and round 2 are over, loser's side is going to be a shark-infested waters, so better remain clear of that in winner's bracket. Well, the winner's bracket will start filling up with killers very quickly as well. We did see maybe Schrodingre was a little bit too antsy, too eager to press buttons, as we saw ran into so many counter hits, and Lyonidas capitalizing on the majority, because otherwise in the neutral I feel that Schrodingre is playing a little bit more solid. Lyonidas relying on some baits and tricks, perhaps the frame traps, the sidestep 3+4, and yeah, maybe play a little bit more compact from both players would be a good advice as we head into Howard Estate stage chosen by Schrodingre, who probably loves these wall breaks. There's 3 of them and the balcony break, so a lot of destruction in Schrodingre's eyes.
Yeah, it's always so lovely when they manage to get to the garden part of this estate. Such a lovely stage it is. Of course, shout out to Geese Howard, yeah, who got super nerfed, poor guy, in the last version. As we see a big start here for the... Manages to crush the low as well. Working on a perfect already here. What a start! You said he's eager to press buttons, yes, but there he had the momentum in his favor. He had the aggression going. And what a start with the 7 golden letters here in game number 2.
As Lyonidas gets finally a hit in. Oh, okay. Atlas Hammer goes, no, not Atlas Hammer, excuse me. But still some good offense from Schrodingre. Good break on the giant swing, would have hurt quite a bit. Lyonidas going for the sidestep 3+4 once again. Goes for the low. This time no dice on the relax 4. Had the hit there on the launch, but not believe in it. Not it confirmed perhaps. And still though, Schrodingre on the offensive. Lyonidas with a lively, but it's going to be giant swing. Better Tekken to minimize the damage.
Oh, he did not tech, no, but he didn't crush him into a wall. At least still, there's the rage coming out. Good blow. Oh, lovely parry there. And not enough to kill, but there it is, the crush to the stomach on the floor. And that is 2-0 for Schrodingre here. Good response to the first lost game there.
Absolutely brilliant stuff right there. And we also saw that Schrodingre now has an option select against the back 2 string from Eddie. Both are kicks, of course. So King definitely privileged in the matchup. Oh, trying to go for the reset right there, but still very low on life. There's a giant swing, had to break it, otherwise would have been dead. Okay, there's a shove, no count. It's sidestep 3+4, drops the combo into a reset.
Oh, he got the launcher. He was a bit lucky here, Lyonidas. He dropped that combo, but Schrodingre was perhaps eager to go on the offense there, and it paid him in the back, you could say. And that is 2-1 And look at the damage though here. Schrodingre, big life lead. The angle will screw the combo a bit, and this could be end actually. Ouch.
No.
Oh, just one more hit.
Oh.
Oh, he goes for the get up or wake up for there, and unfortunately it whiffed. And this is one apiece. What a way to start today's online qualifier. It's very close, it's very intense. You can't really say who's going to come on top here. It's a best of 3, so whoever wins the next one will actually progress to the next round.
Yes, of course. So neck and neck once again, going to game 3 in the first game of our tournament, of course. So now Lyonidas will get a stage pick, probably will go for the Infinite Azure as denying any possibility of wall break, but we did not see any wall breaks actually
That's
in
true.
the last game, although the walls surely were used by Schrodingre to the best of their potential still, especially with the winning combo right there with the big wall combo into the final poke for Schrodinger to get the second game and evening up the game count. So we'll see how Leonidas will fare in game number 3. I do feel that Schrodinger has eased off and now has gathered Leonidas' timing. So now Leonidas has to do the counter adaptations and maybe try to slow things down perhaps. We did see Schrodinger once again go ham on the buttons. So Leonidas has to keep that in mind, play more cautious, play more careful, and maybe seek even more of these frame traps while whiffing a little less, because of course a lot of whiffs and a lot of very important punishment from Schrodinger really gave them an easy game number 2.
But as you said now, the Schrodinger doesn't have any walls to work with, and this is good for Eddie's, especially movement, even though he got just hit in the gut with a lovely counter hit there. Boom, this will hurt so much. But yeah, I mean, let's see what Lyonidas manages to do on Infinite Azure, one of his favorite stages, no doubt.
Punish though from Leonidas for the low. Homing move though from Schrodinger. Good whiff punish right there. Leonidas still whiffing the block on the stand on the wake up 3 right there, and punished with the alley kicks. So round number 1 going to Schrodinger, getting into the lead into the set. Leonidas trying to chip away with these lows into 4-4-4, and beautiful launch there from Leonidas, going to cash in with big damage very early on in the round.
Yeah, and with the recent patch now, version 5, it leaves the opponent closer to Eddie, so you can perhaps make a different type of combo or adjust a bit more. So Eddie got a couple of good buffs here, version 5. He goes for the launcher there, while standing launcher. It is blocked. Nice stepping here from Schrodinger, goes for the rage drive. Still very close. Oh, it's very scary when Lyonidas whips with the sidestep 3+4 as well. No throw break, and that is very close to killing as well.
Leonidas getting the grounded hit now. In rage as well, 10 seconds on the clock. Schrodinger trying to get a grab going. Oh my god, the body check! For Schrodinger taking the round, and now they are on set point to send Leonidas into loser side. Immediate, beautiful hit confirm with the down forward 2. Unblockable, big damage. And Leonidas is now on the back foot, although trying to get some momentum going back again.
Oh wow, this is very close. Leon needs to change his strategy, and that's one way to do it with a lovely launch. Puts the king in rage. Has to be careful though of the blue stuff, but a lovely way to end the round there. Leonidas is on the board in game number 3, the final game between these two here in round number 1. Goes for the spring kick.
Oh, okay, unblockable moonsault. Leonidas though gets a big counter hit. You can now get a full combo from season 4 changes. As Leonidas now healthy, lively, sidestep 3+4. Going for the spike into the reset. Tries to go for the low. Very good round here from Leonidas, but oh, there's the launch from Schrodinger. This could change everything. Shall we see perhaps a float? There it is. Leonidas though blocks the rage drive. Good ducks the throw. Excellent launch punish, and we are heading immediately to final round.
Oh.
Game 1, set 1 of the set by Leonidas. Why are you ducking that? Gets launched. Big damage from Schrodinger. Excellent round start.
Oh my god, this is down to the wire though, still very close. Gets hit by the second hit here, Schrodinger. Still very close. He has a slight life lead. Eddie close to rage. Oh, he gets away from that. Oh, nice reversal once again here. It puts Eddie in rage. Look at the health. Oh, he did not believe that's blocked, and that's Schrodingre securing a place in the winners round number 2. How close was that? But unfortunately, it's Lyonidas that goes to loser side. The Spanish booking a place here in round number 2. That was very, very intense, very close. Could have been anyone's victory, to be honest. But well done for Schrödinger to hold on, yeah, and the stage that had no walls. It was Leonidas' pick. Fared very, very well in it, but yeah, I mean, just managed to edge Leonidas out there. Congrats to both players. Very entertaining first match on stream here. I hope you guys at home are being entertained already. Thanks for tuning in, of course. Thanks to Team Spooky for hosting us once again. Yeah, if the online qualifier number 2 is gonna be like that, yeah, I'm ready to stream for ages here, non-stop. I don't care. This is some good ass Tekken, as we love to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Kicking off in the best way possible. Final round in game number 1. And yeah, very good start here from Schrodinger. A close battle like that, I do feel, can really kickstart your momentum heading into a stacked bracket such as this. So yeah, going for going to seem like a very, very entertaining tournament right off the bat. So yeah, we just have to wait and see. We do have confirmation that our second game on stream will be Salty EU's own Mirku as
Cool.
well, coming from the Dutch Brawlers as well. Facing off against SuperSantoro, who is an Italian, but they're residing into Malta. Very familiar with the Maltese Tekken scene
Yeah.
as well. So with that, Akuma
Oh.
making big, scary bouts in locals. And we will see right here if they can take this offline form into the online spectrum. And yeah, going to be very interesting to see as well. Mirku, though, a huge student of the game. I'm really curious to see what they can bring to this online qualifier too.
Oh yes, and how he fares against Super Santoro. Super Santoro has been participating in quite few local tournaments. It's perhaps thanks to him that many of the local community is starting to get more familiar with Akuma, because there was a while where the local players did not know how to deal with this sort of 2D character that entered the Tekken lore as well. So I don't know if we'll see him in Tekken 8 perhaps, because Akuma did feature quite well in the lore of Tekken. I'm curious to see also how Super Santoro will react to the changes, because I know that he loves to use the Demon Flip tree a lot as well, so, and that got some changes in the last patch. So perhaps a couple of changes there from his playstyle. And it's the first time we're seeing him on stream now. And yeah, I mean, funnily enough, last Friday we did not even see an Akuma on stream.
Yes.
Perhaps I
So
was expecting maybe an Akuma, I don't know. But did we say a two? We saw Eliza, yes, a 2D character.
yes, we did have Kira as well, getting third place. So
yeah.
very honorable placing. Considering the names there
Yes.
in Friday's tournament today, as we said, less players, but still as tagged as ever. And yeah, we did not see an Akuma last time out, so probably most of Twitch chat have been happy. But now going to see Akuma, a very conflicting character, a very polarizing character
Oh, yes.
in the Tekken 7 roster. All right, Akuma is one of the best characters, if not outright the best character in the game. But it does feel like he adds quite a lot to Tekken, of course. The fireballs, the high damage combos, really adding a lot to the game. And yeah, going to see this battle. And
Yeah, we have to see whether, because this, of course, no Wi-Fi is allowed to maintain a very strong connection. Of course, that's unfair on some players. So it's important that the players are connected via wired, perhaps LAN connector as well, if possible. So we have to just confirm that both Mirku and Super Santoro are on wired connection. We don't want to, have people playing in a laggy fight, especially when you're playing for the number 1 spot that will net you flights and accommodation. So flights to and accommodation in Malta for the 6th of November. grand event with a 5,000 euro prize pool. The top 16 will fight it out in Malta live here. So we will get to meet each other. How exciting is that? We have John Ding and Anakin coming as well. We have another invited player. We have Gosane booking his place from the last online qualifier. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't booked your tickets already, there are so many chances to participate. You have the last chance qualifier where the top 8 will also book a place in the 6th of November's grand event. The last chance qualifier happening on the 5th of November. You get your tickets from maltacyberseries.com, so go there. Even if anything, you get the chance to play some incredible players, local and international talent. So yes, what are you waiting for? Go grab those tickets.
Exactly, and yeah, just having some technical issues right now. Just waiting for the players to get into the lobby. Um, yeah, of course. There's this is not the final opportunity to get this qualifier. There's also the qualifier next Tuesday
Yes.
at starting at 8
8
p.m.
p.m.
Central European time. So once again, going back to the almost time of last Friday, so it's going to be still accessible for the American crowd as well. And yeah, good stuff right there. But yeah, today we're quite early here. We'll see if or see who actually will be the one making it to Malta of this bracket. Of course, it's a little bit of a conflicting time right now because CEO Taku is live as well with the brackets. And yeah, what a great tournament as well. So many anime fighters right there. And looking forward also to establishing an anime fighter community here in Malta. But right now, this is Tekken that we're talking about, and the
Yeah.
most beloved fighting game in the Maltese Islands, and surely a very entertaining one at that. Tekken
Yeah.
7, what a game.
And now with the release of the Tekken 8 trailer, how awesome was that? It looks so good. I was super hyped. I don't know how many times I've watched that trailer, and I'm sure you guys at home have done the same. It just hypes you up for the next game. It also brought players who stopped playing Tekken 7 for a while back into the game just to get that feel of Tekken once again, since a lot of features I'm sure will be followed through in Tekken 8 as well. So yes, I mean, it's good that you get the practice on in this game to prepare yourself for the great game that's going to be Tekken 8. So yeah, we're just waiting for the players. I believe, yes, SuperSantoro will be connecting via the LAN connector, so at least like that everyone is on wired. But yeah, I mean, next Tuesday we have the other online qualifier, as Rexu said. It's at 8 p.m. So if you didn't manage to enter this qualifier or last Friday's qualifier, you have a chance for next Tuesday. It is free to enter, and if you win, I mean, you get to come to Malta to participate in the grand event. 5,000 euro prize pool, the biggest we've ever had here in the Maltese Islands when it comes to the Tekken scene. Such a beloved game, such an incredible community. Well, we are small here, but we have such a determined and passionate community. Every day you see new players taking an interest into the game, an interest in participating in tournaments, and also so many requests we receive to create more tournaments, to create more social events to bring people together. And this is why Tekken is so lovely, because it's not just the game, it's the community itself, which is such a lovely, bubbling community. People are here, they're good friends, they help each other out. That's what you love to see from esports in general.
Absolutely, as the community grows, the skill level also grows with it. As we are ready to dive into our second game of today, it is Mirku against SuperSantoro, so international competition kicking it off. So the Belgian against the Italian. This is a truly international match of the Belgian living in Germany against the Italian living in Malta. You cannot really script this, and we'll see two guest characters, Noctis, who I don't really believe that they will return in the next installment of Tekken, though Akuma has still a strong chance. And SuperSantoro here starting off strong with a big counter hit as well, pushing towards the wall. That's going to be some good damage right here.
Yeah, it's interesting. 2 new characters. So the first 2 matches actually saw 4 different characters being used. Now it's Noctis and Akuma. One from Final Fantasy, the other from Street Fighter. How interesting. And that's the down 3 actually to finish it off. Okay, that's a bit of an overkill. Then finishing it with also the throw. But yeah, good start for Super Santoro. That's the throw once again. The fireball coming out.
Plus two. Oh, into down forward two. Beautiful launch right there from Mirku. Cannot really get to the follow-up, but there's the parry. Come back 1+2 again. Try the down forward two. Well, just a frame too late on that launch. Ooh, nice. Goes under the demon flip right there. Very good knowledge from Mirku as they get with the back towards the wall. Super Santoro gets the wall splat into down three fireball. No duck on the down forward 1-1. But still, good block. DP coming in. Santoro, now both players are enraged. Down 4. The sweep taking the round. Santoro 2 rounds up. But Mirku's showing more and more signs of adaptations very early on.
Yeah, but the pressure is on there. But as we say that Mirku gets a very good launch here, gets Super Santoro to the wall. Look at the damage here. Oh, so the pressure. Oh, that's the down by plus 1+2. He actually got nerfed on that move, Noctis. It leaves you with less plus frames as well as a 0 on the wall crush there. The only move at the wall with the wall crush that leaves you not on plus, funny enough. So it was quite a strange change there from the developers. But another float here from Mirku. All right, it seems that he is reading a bit here, Super Santoro's movements a bit better, as he's maintaining much more pressure this time.
Alright, and a good life lead right here from Mirku. Oh my god, Drift punishes the down 2 with the down forward 2. Beautiful stuff right there. Mirku, final touch, probably can kill. Goes for the emo man, and we're heading to final round in game number 1. Let's see what will come out of this. Mirku with very beautiful adaptations. With punishment on the down 4. You cannot get away against such a seasoned player with whiffs like those, as already 50% of Santoro's life bar is already gone, and even more will be decreased. And this is such a good situation for Mirku. Goes for the power crush right there. Running
Oh!
+2! DDP from Santoro, putting it all on the line and failing spectacularly.
Whoa.
Mirku, reverse sweep right there. And I'd
Yeah.
be very scared if I wasn't Super Santoro.
But we see it so much. Was he 2 rounds up there, Super Santoro? Last time we were speaking to the great Ryan Hart, who was with us at the commentary desk. How often does it happen? You're 2-0 up, and then you end up losing the entire game 3-2. And the wise words of Ryan, actually, that said that when you're 2-0 up, it's like you're restarting the game. You have to sort of focus as a winner. As you have the momentum, yes, but you have to get back in as though it's like a 0-0 in rounds. And this is unfortunately what happened here to Super Santoro, he had the momentum, he was in the lead, but Mirku read the player very well then, and reverse swept, as you rightly said, the entire game. Now it is the jungle outpost. I believe this is the stage that Super Santoro always picks when he is choosing the stage. He really loves the stage when he's playing Akuma.
Of course, the breakable balcony and tons of wall carry possibilities can benefit the Akuma player, but so can Noctis benefit from these balcony breaks as well. Spikes into a guaranteed damage on the ground, and we are off into game 2. Good block on the cars on forward 2 right there. Big wave from Mirku, not punished a lot, and yeah, quite a slow start to this game 2. Santoro probably trying to slow things down, but there's a counter hit on the 2-2 forward 2, and Mirku gets the life lead right now.
Going for the down 4. He still has a bit of the pressure on, but another launch gets Akuma to the wall, quite even on HP, but yeah, he has it's reversed the sides there. Look at the damage, and that's also guaranteed. And this is the first round for Mirku here, working on progressing to the next round of the tournament, you could say. On winner's side, as you say, another lovely parry from Mirku. Yeah, he is confident, it looks like it. Even though the stage has been picked by Super Santoro. Look at the health bar.
Okay, the forward 2 right there. Weird interaction probably with the focus attack, but Super Santoro now into Rage, has one bar as well, can be cashed in for big damage, but Mirku keeping the distance very, very well, inviting the opponent to come to him, but then chooses the perfect spot with forward to that dagger, does not forgive, and we are now set point for Mirku starting off with the running 1+2. Tried to go for the whip punish, just a little, maybe a frame just too late. Still though, Santoro gets bounced against the wall, going to be big damage. Knockdown as well. Has to get something going. Down twos against the down forward one string. And Santoro though gets counter hit again, almost into Rage.
Oh, he has metered out 2 bars. It is 2-0. We already said what that might mean for a player. That's 2 bars spent, and that's Santoro losing the game. 3 rounds to 0. Mirku, what a performance from his part there to progress to winners round number 2. Super Santoro on loser side out. He might have gotten a bit unawares after winning the first 2 rounds of the first game. He went up to losing 6 straight rounds against Mirku there on Noctis. What a performance from the Belgian there. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Mirku in this tournament, especially on Noctis. We didn't see Noctis last time either. I mean, some people might disagree with me saying Noctis boring character, 2D, or you could say from Final Fantasy, but yeah, I mean, I mean, it's interesting to see this. It's fun to play, definitely, Noctis. But yeah, I mean, well done to Mirku. I'm excited to see what's the next streamed match, actually. It might be from winners round 2. And as we have, look what interesting matches we have. We have Tetsu, who beat Mosquito 2-0 in winners round 2. Have MrMojo against Ultra Instinct Potato. DPP against Vartan. Vartan sending Dylan Lee to loser side. That was, I'm sure, a mirror match. Katarina versus Katarina there.
Probably.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, there's other players. KaizokuLars should be doing well as well. I'm not sure how he fared. I would love to see KaizokuLars on stream
I
once
think
again.
it's actually KaizokuLars against Mirku going to be in the next
Ooh.
stage, which maybe we can even get on stream. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would just like to point out as well, I am 100% sure Mirku surely got a lot of experience playing against Pika, another very strong Belgian player who plays 2Ds. Is in the bracket as well today, so be sure to keep an eye out for them. And yeah, obviously known a lot for the geese, but also
yes.
Pika has a mean Akuma who has been brought in tournament as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, a lot of experience from Mirku playing against Pika's Akuma surely made the matchup more bearable for Mirku. And yeah, 6 rounds straight, fantastic showing from the Noctis player. And yeah, fantastic stuff. As we said, props to the players. As we're just waiting to see the next 3 matches
Yeah.
which we'll have to bring for you.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, we have Jordi Alba there, who sent Black Kazama and planted Medusa to loser side. We have other players. I mean, Tetsu already winners round 3. This guy's on fire. Last time, sort of, even here at the commentary desk, we're perhaps expecting a top 3 finish from him. But he met some tough opponents, on-form opponents, you could say, in the qualifier. So I'm sure he's here trying to send everyone a message that, you know, he deserves a place in that final grand event on the 6th of November, the top 16, here live in Malta. Once again, a reminder for those that do want to take place in the last qualifier that we have, online qualifier, which is happening next Tuesday at 8 p.m. It is free to register. Remember, when you register, you have to check in on the day as well, okay? So don't just register. Go in and check in. And if you miss that and you want to come to Malta and want to give it, get a chance of participating on the 6th of November, there is the last chance qualifier happening on Saturday, 5th November. Tickets are available at maltacyberseries.com. Okay, so go on there and book your tickets now. Now we just have to see, as you said, who is going to be the next streamed match. It's possible that we have another 2 matches from winners round 2, unless unless we receive other direction. But let's see. Ooh, I think Tetsu's the only one confirmed to have been in to be in winners round 3, though, from what I've seen in the
Yes.
bracket. So
And
yes.
honestly, that I think they have a match with. Wait, yeah, that's going to be Mirku and KaizokuLars
Hmm.
in a little bit, but a few. As yeah, very very good stuff right here. For the 3 matches are being chosen right now, and we do have Mirko against KaizokuLars a little bit later on. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a very, very good match right now. I think we should be getting MrMojo up against Ultra Instinct Potato.
Yes.
So MrMojo, quite unknown, I have to say, going up against Ultra Instinct Potato, who is very, very strong. Also, winner of ICFC season in at an ICFC tournament in the first ever season. King from Georgia, very strong king
Hmm.
as well. Very nice to see them competing here today, and we'll see how far this king will fare. We already had a king
A king, yeah.
victorious kicking off our stream, so going to be very, very good stuff right here. And I'm not really familiar as well with MrMojo, who they
Hmm.
play and who might they bring out to the table against the king.
Mr. Mojo is a good friend of Crossfire, I heard, and we see Crossfire actually winning the first round. Perhaps they play similar characters. We do know Crossfire, for instance, plays so many different characters, but perhaps there's a Bob or a Lily, or, an Alisa. We're in the dark here with regards to Mr. Mojo. But as you said, Ultrastic Potato did participate in the last online qualifier. We didn't get to see him on stream, but as you said, they are. Winning ICFC. They're from Georgia. I mean, uh, he's here also to send the message to win, of course. And it does seem that that's the match we'll be having. Yes, the both players are in the lobby actually as we speak and hoping to see quite interesting games and matches. We did see a very close one with the King the first time round that was down to the wire there with Schrodingre managing to get through against Lyonidas. But yes, there they are. It is possibly as a King. We are seeing that he plays Feng here, Mr. Mojo. Is it possible that we see a Feng? Hmm.
Okay, Fang obviously has really risen in popularity ever since Ni's victory at Evo of this year. So, but quite a popular character before. Now I do feel one of the strongest in the roster. Such a solid tournament pick. I do believe that Fang, along with Zafina and Lydia, are 3 exceptional tournament characters, and we are seeing the first Fang of our day. Of course,
Yeah.
also kicked off last Friday's stream with a Fang. So we're about to see what MrMojo can bring to the table. Ultra Instinct Potato, surely no needed for introductions as we go immediately. It Geese Howard as well. So a optimal stage perhaps for the King player. Giant swing, not broken. MrMojo better tag this. No tag, big damage
Ouch.
right off the bat.
It hurts so much. You have to tell. Look at Ultra Instinct Potato. The defense, though, so on point here. He really knows what to do in these situations. It does seem that Ultra Instinct Potato is experienced as well against the Feng. Putting Feng in rage. There's the blue shoulder. What's the back there mix-up gonna be? Does want to, and that's the kick to the gut to finish it off. First round to Ultra Instinct Potato here. This guy from Georgia on the King.
Ooh, okay, but back tempo buying some very important momentum for MrMojo, but the counter hit from Potato almost leveling up the live bars right there. Look at that 10 win streak though for Ultra Instinct Potato, of course, feeding off a lot of momentum. Big damage on the shoulder. The down back 3 finishes off the round, and MrMojo buys a way back into this one as rolling Sobat. Good block on the low as well. No punish,
No.
but the break on the chain throw right there, vital, would have been big damage for Potato. But speaking of big damage, big back campo into hop kick right there. And MrMojo go to the life lead, side step 4, not a clean hit, tries to go for the back turn throw. Ooh, big side step there, evading for MrMojo, but cannot evade the homing move with the while standing 2-2. And still outside of range. There's a stomp though.
Okay, for the blue shoulder, we saw him using it before. Nice block, putting King in range. He actually gets the clip there, and that's the third round going Ultra Instinct Potato's way. What a lovely round that was. That could have been anyone's victory, as Ultra Instinct Potatoes just one round away from securing the first game here. Oh, goes for the lows there. All right, the advantage here. Ultra Instinct Potato putting the Fang into range. Oh no, this is no block, and that is it. 3-1 here. The first game going Potato's way. What a game that was, though.
Yes, a very even round 1 and then round 2 dominated by Potato and MrMojo respectively, but then a contested round 3 perhaps, but then round 4 was so dominant from Ultra Instinct Potato, who really wants this victory. Of course, plenty of experience playing against Feng, so no doubt that they do know the matchup. I'm really curious to know if Mojo has a lot of matchup experience against the King, as not a lot of perhaps Italian King representatives come into mind. Although I do know Crossfire also plays a
Yes,
King
he does.
himself. So yeah, still experience or not, still a very good showing from Potato in game number 1. We'll see what MrMojo goes for. A stage pick, maybe a counter pick.
Maybe Dragon's Nest, I don't know. They do, the Fang players do love the stage quite a lot. It is Fang stage, but it is the Mishima Dojo, actually. I mean, both characters fare very, very well at the wall. We did see it with Schrodinger's King earlier on. In fact, forcing Lyonidas to pick an infinite stage as a response. But yeah, let's see what MrMojo can do here against that top King player here, Potato, on point here with the blocking as well. As we said, that even though he gets low parried, but drops the combo, MrMojo. Perhaps the pressure is on the, the nerves as well. Managed to get a counter hit there and gets the King to the wall. That's also with the shoulder.
Look at this pressure from MrMojo right here. Big life lead to start things off. Trying to go for a push. The whiff punish. The forward 2 does not connect. The down forward 1 from MrMojo does. And it is first round going to the Fang player. The low this time hits. Tries to go for the hop, for the Kempo hop kick, but good block from Potato right here.
Yeah, it did work before, though, that hop kick.
Yes.
But, I mean, now Potato does seem to be very, very, on point with this defense. Big difference between the... Oh, wait a second. Look at that wire rising launcher there. Unfortunately, the down forward 2, 1+2 got a bit of a nerf as well in version 5. Doesn't leave you up high against the wall. As this movement from Potato, this is also guaranteed. Oh, that... it got him actually in the wake up there, which is the second round going Potato's way. Still looks very close here. It's similar to the previous game with 1 apiece. Oh, that leaves him on plus frames. Ooh.
Gets a hit on the push, but unfortunately cannot really get anything from it. Okay, unblockable moonsault. And look at the life lead from Potato. Good sidestep as well. Oh, the baby tantrum into the low parry though. MrMojo not punished for his troubles as they are into rage. Blue shoulder goes in. There's going to be big.
It's not
damage.
enough.
Not enough to kill. Good break on the throw from Potato. Running tackle. Good punish from Mojo. The hook kick does not connect.
The low! The low actually ends it. The third round going MrMojo's way. That was so close down to the wire. Oh man, this is very, very close. Mishima Dojo working wonders for MrMojo here.
Judging the distance from the wall, however, drops the combo early, but Potato is in rage. Beautiful down forward 2. Confirm, tries to go for the cross up right there. Oh. For a wall push. Oh, got the hit, did not get the confirm. Gets a float though. Nice pick up with the jabs. Goes for a throw, unfortunately. There's the down back to once again. The low, the trade, giving MrMojo the victory.
Yeah.
And it is tied 1 game apiece. MrMojo randoming the stage, but still getting the victory right here.
MrMojo on the Mishima Dojo. Yeah, he actually got well. What a response that was to the previous loss, the previous defeat. There, I mean, I wasn't expecting that from MrMojo. Definitely, perhaps the dojo did work wonders for him indeed. Ultra Instinct Potato perhaps caught a bit unawares there. We're saying his experience against Fang might be up there, and we were questioning whether MrMojo has experience against King. Well, it does seem that he's there. He's playing good. I mean, friends that are. I mean, the one that comes to mind, as we mentioned, this Crossfire, who's a good friend of his and a very good Italian player who does play King on occasion. So perhaps he does have the experience required to face off against Ultra Instinct Potato here.
Yes, of course, but it's going to boil down to a final game. So looks like the King players like to extend these sets. I mean, chain throws, they like to go for big stuff. However, the state, once again, of course, preferred by the King players and also ended up victorious for the Instinct Potato in game 1. So, of course, why not go back to it?
Let's see how it fares. Now the momentum perhaps is in MrMojo's favor. However, they had some time to readjust, perhaps even there psychologically, as we see an unblockable there. Look at the damage already, and this will be round number 1. Very close. Yep, it's perfect. There it is. The wall helped Potato a bit. They're getting some more damage. Wow, what a way to start there with 7 golden letters for the King player from Georgia. Ooh, the running there leaves you on plus frames. Nice defense though from...
Oh, did not unfortunately get the wall bounce on time. Still though, there's the cross up. Okay, good break on the Shining Black. Still though, good life lead for Ultra Instinct Potato. Catches the back turn as well. Mojo just outside of range and will not be able to cash it out. No, they will.
Oh.
Combo drops as they go for the unblockable moonsault. It whiffs. The blue shoulder gets jabbed in the face.
Wow.
And just like that, Ultra Instinct Potato on set point.
Wow, it's good that he went for a jab there. Any slower move would have meant that he would get caught by the blue shoulder. But Ultra Instinct Potato seems to be on a roll here. We might be going down. Please go down. Yes, the Flower Garden. Yes, we are there. Finally, we get to see this part. And that's, of course, look at all the damage from the King here.
But MrMojo with a big, long way ahead of him. Still not going to be made easier. Getting hit. Those the jabs from Ultra Instinct Potato, who is moving on out of there for a drop kick. Shoulder to start things off. Perhaps good duck on the high. Good delay with the mid from Ultra Instinct Potato. Getting into the next round of winner's side. MrMojo, they played quite well, but unfortunately game 3 was too strong from the King player, and Potato will move on into the next round right here. Yeah, quite a good showing here from the King players today.
We're really loving this Tekken. Such incredible performances we're seeing. First, you lose, you win a game, you lose the next one, then you end up winning the next one. That's also some mental fortitude that comes to play psychologically as well. He picked the Howard Estate, which he won on in the previous game. So well done, Ultra Instinct Potato, securing the spot in the next round. But let's head to... okay, it does seem actually we'll be heading to the next match, which will be done... which will be... Oh, look at that! KaizokuLars versus Mirku! Yes! Yes, we've just seen Mirku on stream, but KaizokuLars now, he's the next opponent. KaizokuLars winning, you mentioned the Salty EU tournament. He's placed 4th in the last online qualifier as well. Such an incredible performance on the Lars. And I mean, I'm so excited to seeing more of this guy actually. Such an incredible talent that we have here. He's up against Mirku, very good player on Noctis, we just saw that. Yeah, I mean, looking forward to this one. Winners round 2 here, best of 3.
Yes, it's going to be very, very entertaining as well. Actually, Mirko was on commentary with me watching KaizokuLars getting this ultimate victory yesterday. So this is going to be very interesting stuff. and probably going to be Noctis against Lars, who are also friends in Tekken lore. So that is even
True.
a bigger, maybe lore aspect of this battle. What is also interesting to note, the winner of this one will face off against Momo Dog in the next one. So either a Noctis mirror or KaizokuLars will get the Noctis experience, the
True.
Noctis warm-up to go up against Momo Dog. So very, very interesting setup right here. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is still round 2. Winner's side, KaizokuLars going up against TDB Mirku on
Yeah.
Souk, small stage as well.
Ooh, all right, this is interesting. Second time we're seeing Souk today. We've seen Howard Estate multiple times. We've seen Souk already. All right. Now, I believe KaizokuLars did play on Souk last time as well on the Lars. He gave an impressive performance as we saw. I'm excited to see his experience against the Noctis, which I'm sure he has, to be honest. A player of his caliber here. Playing Lars got a couple of changes as well in the previous version. Not many people know how to deal with Lars. His fluidity, his movement is very, very unique as well. As a Tekken character, he's been around for a while, but still, many people really suffer. Remember Tekken 6, how strong he was. So people just have a taboo against this character. But big start here. KaizokuLars getting the first blood here with regards to damage. And this will be Noctis to the wall, I'm sure.
Okay, more pressure right there. Tries to go for the wall bounce. Good break on the throw from KaizokuLars as well. But for forward 1+2, the homing move hitting the mark as well. Mirku just outside of rage right here. Down back 2, not blocked. Full crouch down forward 2 as well. Tries to go with a big down forward 2. Not sure if it was a misinput or not. But KaizokuLars, very good punish right there. And gets round number 1. But immediately from the opening bouts, this is going to be a very, very entertaining set as KaizokuLars starting off quite well in the second round. Very even on live, but down back 4. Look at the damage on that counter hit. Good block on the spring kick as well. 4-4, 1+2 counter hit. And this could potentially be the round. No.
Very close to it though. As KaizokuLars now back to the wall. However, he has a big life lead. The Noctis has rage available, so Mirku has a lot of options available. That's the blue stuff coming out. It's blocked, and there it is, just the down forward one there to actually end it with 2 rounds to nil. KaizokuLars, big counter hit there to start off. And look at the damage here already at the wall. KaizokuLars on fire. That's forward 4-3 as well. Oh, working a perfect here.
Still on the blocks, okay, but Emo Man comes through, tries to go for a roll, perhaps trying to get a mix-up going, down back 1+2, good block from KaizokuLars. Still though, the jabs from Mirku, sidestep 2, oh, the reaction though from KaizokuLars while standing for, perhaps catching the sidestep from Mirku, and a very strong game 1 from KaizokuLars. Surely the matchup is on lock. And now Mirku has to go back to the drawing board. We do know he has a couple of characters.
Yes.
I do believe Mirku has a king as well. But, I don't know if they want to bring it out. I don't know how long it has been since he has played king as well. And the Noctis is looking clean and good. Although KaizokuLars, very, very strong game 1 from them. And the German will be surely eyeing a spot perhaps in top 8, in top 3, top 1 even into this
Yes, he definitely. I mean, he has the potential to win the whole thing, by far. But yeah, perhaps the stage might might come into play now. Perhaps the Souk was a bit too, I guess, in Mirku's eyes, a bit too small for his liking. So I'm curious to see whether he would stick to Noctis and pick a new stage, or change the character. And the fact it is the Forgotten Realm, with the multiple floor breaks here, perhaps it will help Mirku adapt a bit better to Lars's movement, Lars's moves. As we saw, a very confident and dominating performance from KaizokuLars. Game number 1, I see why he won that tournament. He's really on point, on fire. He knows he was so close last time. I'm sure he knows himself that he can actually make it all the way today.
Yes, and also noteworthy to say, the top 3 from last tournament are not here. So since KaizokuLars got fourth, maybe the road is paved towards that as a big launch right here from KaizokuLars, getting the first wall break right here. And obviously Mirku going for this stage because Emo Man is actually a launch on this stage with the floor break. So let's see if Mirku gets to be able to use that because a second floor break as well. Oh, interesting reset right there. Going back to the middle of the screen. Rage Drive is stopped from Mirku. Goes for the low once again, but traded with KaizokuLars low right there. Round one still. KaizokuLars 4 rounds straight.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking tough for Mirku here, even though he got some better start, but wow, with a delayed hop kick to respond to that blocked low. And it's actually KaizokuLars that broke all the floors here. And look at the fluidity with that dynamic and silent entry of Lars. It's giving Mirku so much trouble here, putting Mirku into rage already with 30 seconds left on the clock. Oh, that was whiffed. So, very close. Oh, whiffed sweep as well.
Oh, floats the running 1+2. KaizokuLars with a fantastic jab. Interrupt moves on to set point. Mirku is playing well, but KaizokuLars is just so on point on this day. Looking to make it 6 rounds straight. Down back to it with the slash kick. And sidestep 2 though from Mirku gets a good follow-up. But still, down forward 2. No dice. Trying to get a counter hit. There's the shoe shine. +2 from Mirku. No dice. Very even on life. But then 4-4 1+2 counter hit from KaizokuLars. Big damage at the wall. Mirku just into rage. Oh, the counter hit though. This could change a lot. Maybe shift the momentum towards the Noctis player.
Yeah, nicely done from Mirku there. What a lovely read on the whiff, using the blue kunai immediately. And yeah, that is his first round. This might help him mentally as well. Going 6-0 is never really nice, right? But now you have 1 round on the board. But look at this, the movement of KaizokuLars. Even though Mirku, nice reads here, he has a life lead. Once again, putting the Lars in rage. Oh, this is very close. Mirku looking much better in the Forgotten Realm. And there it is, taking us to a final round. And this is what we love to see, right? Close encounters. This is what makes Tekken so great. Lovely block, not a good enough punish, unfortunately. Oh, it's anyone's game here. Final round, 10 seconds off already. No damage dealt so far.
Okay, there's a down forward 1. The first one hitting the mark. 10 seconds in. As still though, very cagey FR, very close, up close FR between these two. 4-4 1+2 though from Mirku, opening things up. Going to be some good damage. Side split negates more damage. There's the Emo Man coming through. Big life lead for Mirku, standing back there, trying to perhaps bait with the launch. Now KaizokuLars getting some damage done. No duck on the high right there, but now KaizokuLars pixels away from rage. Down back 4, both players pixels away from rage. There's no splat. Oh, the slash kick takes it for KaizokuLars. And probably a big sigh of relief. Mirku was looking to make this comeback, so close to making it, but KaizokuLars clutch round 5 right there.